sitting here looking at the image of the day and thinking, hey, wait a sec. I never got a screen cap of Leon Belmont saying, I'll kill you and the night. How do I not have that? It's a very good line. Just brilliant line by our favorite Belmont, the Leon one, the first one. Anyway, hello. It's stream time. So, right, last time I thought I was going to beat Boktai, but as it turns out, the final dungeon's actually pretty lengthy. But I've got all the individual sections done and out of the way. So, we're good with all of the other things that aren't the last stretch. I think even if I didn't get stuck on several puzzles in the water section, I probably couldn't have gotten all the way through last time, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're moving on. We're gonna get it tonight. We're gonna kill the queen, whoever the last immortal is. We're gonna get her. We'll figure out how to pile drive her eventually. We don't have Master Otenko anymore, so actually executing an immortal might be kind of difficult. Thankfully, the undead immortals, while having an extra bit to their title, only need to be killed the one time. Once that was done, they didn't need to get pile drived, but I think the next one's a normal one. But yeah, we'll play it by ear. Maybe Sabata will help, or maybe not. We really can't tell what his whole deal is, so we'll figure that out later. Anyway, let's go. So let me click that so it doesn't show me the stuff off screen, because that's just distracting. Oh. Well, you know, when you're immortal, it's impressive. But, like, you get killed once, and it's like, okay, well, you're not so immortal, are ya? Kind of a liar, huh? There we go. Now that's the correct type. Alright, so, how are we on battery? Full up. So let's save state just in case. You know, at this point, I wouldn't put it past them to put bits in. TBH. There we go, that's better. Okay, well... Uh-oh. You didn't see me. I want to use... I'm going back to Samurai. TBH. Okay. Oh. The one where he went back into it was so good. Quint solar gun battery. Oh, hell yeah. 5x capacity. Thank you. Oh, that's so much better. That is still gonna run out quickly. But, you know, an extra battery is an extra battery. There is absolutely no downside to the extra batteries. Other than you might distract yourself a little bit too much trying to fill the whole thing. Which is a little bit of a danger. Also, it is giving us so many solar, or windows, rather. Okay, not missing anything over there, so I think we're good. I think we've... Oh, wait. I keep forgetting. I've got a way to look around. Oh, you got launched, jeez. That's trap room. I'm save stating. I'm thinking this is a Kraken room, so I just need to kill things, but in case... Yeah, it's just annihilate all enemies. Yeah, I was kind of figuring that it would be this. But I do want to make sure. Because yeah, if it's a stealth room, I absolutely want to save state. Again, I would not put it past them to put a pit in at this point. Like, I was kind of figuring it would only be in the sky area recap, but no, fire area had a pit. So, I'm also just going to expect that they'd also put a, do stealth or die room. Oh, that's 4. I wonder if I got all these. I think I mentioned before, I'm not getting all the silver coins, but all they do is, unlock sound test, which I have the internet to listen to this game's soundtrack now, so that's unnecessary. And I think I also mentioned that some of the chests with the silver coins are invisible. And, yeah, I very much missed those already. Alright, we've got a puzzle here. What's the thing? Red, blue, purple. Or red and blue makes purple. Well, let's just save state, because I don't know what I'm doing here. So let me just double check. So red plus blue goes to purple. So we kind of have a big 9 here, where most of it's purple. Other than the sides, left side red, right side blue. Okay, so is there something up here then? Do we have to replicate that, or...? Oh, okay. So, red plus blue goes to purple, and we get the reminder here. Okay. Number in red, followed by the number in blue. Red plus blue is purple, but then... It's just 2 red, 2 blue. What's this trying to tell me? Overall, this looks like a big 9. Red plus blue goes to purple. So... What's that mean? Ignore the blue, this kind of makes a 5. And if I ignore the red, that makes a 3. So 5 red, 3 blue? Ah, but then why is it red plus blue then? Okay, nope, that was correct. They just had to figure out what the number looks like on their own. That is a weird way to phrase that, though. I don't know why the red plus blue goes to purple is there. That means... I don't know, the way that's worded makes me think I needed to combine red and blue into something, but no, it's the opposite. You have to ignore red and blue. Okay. Is this gonna help? Oh my goodness. Red plus blue to purple. Okay, so this is just color theory then. gonna need to know how this is worded. Why is it telling me how numbers work? It's gonna be worthless. Enter the number in red, followed by the number in yellow. So red, yellow, blue. Okay. Red, yellow, red, yellow, blue. Red, yellow, blue, red, yellow, blue. Okay. Oh, but there is not technically a blue... Oh, I see, that's why it's telling me, That's why it's telling me color theory, then. Okay, so I have to keep all of these in mind. Okay, so... First is red, so red's part of orange and black and purple, right? Yeah, so... Okay, so... Red, then... So I have to ignore the green. Okay, so that makes sense. So, ignoring green... That's 2... Yellow... 2, 5... And then blue... would be... Oh, I'm dumb. Right, I forgot how green works. Like, what? 4. Okay, so 2... It was 2, 5, 4, right? It's red... 2... Yeah, okay, so... Red, yellow... So 2, 5... 4... 2, 5, 4. Okay. 2, 5, 4. 2, 5, 4. This is kind of a neat puzzle. Alright. Yeah, that one's neat. Is there any more to this one? I actually wouldn't mind if there were. I mean, sure I could fight things, but like, what if, instead, I just, you know, had some visual puzzles I could do? No? Alright. Mummies. Oh, right, I forgot I equipped those. Well, now I know that's highly effective. Jeez, that guy suffered. I can't imagine there's anything that important in that chest. Okay. Words left by a victim of darkness. Light reveals a path, but a beam that is too strong will only increase the darkness of the shadows. Okay. I didn't want to read that again. Okay, so it's just this thing. To change. So yeah, I guess a lot of these do appear throughout the game, but... TBH. I kind of figured them out already, so... Ah, crud. Go away, I don't want you. Alright, there we go. Easy. Gotten some fancy windows. Does that mean we're getting towards the top? Uh-oh, that's a cutscene. Oh, nope, not even a cutscene. That's just point of no return. I sure did, buddy. The Dark Child. Okay, so... You just believe in yourself, won't rely on others. You're getting power to wipe out the havoc and anarchy. Uh-oh. Well, goodbye. Thanks to you, my power has reached its limits. I didn't have to do anything. I just coasted. Okay. Got him. Oh, no. Too fast for me. Is there any sunlight? Oop. Oh dang, can spin. Ouch. Alright, are there any light panels? I'm gonna guess he keeps dropping, those are solar nuts, right? Yes, those are solar nuts. So yeah, that's to keep you charged. Wait for fly. I don't want you here. Heck. Ah, darn it. Okay, so that backfired a little bit. Darn it. Ah, missed. Oop. Come on. How could he see me playing peekaboo? Go. Uh-oh. This is the technique. Hey, I can't do that. This is distinctly unfair. I'm just gonna start spinning around, Django, and if you get hit by this attack, then it's your fault. Even laughs when you get hit, that's so good. Okay, so for this phase, I'm thinking, first off, let's Solar Nut. And let's also Green Apple, just in case. You know what? Why not have a red apple? Right, I'm thinking I want Crusader for this. Now he also reflects that. Okay, is he back this? Ooh, okay, that's neat. That's not an equivalent to anything I can do. So this is definitely an interesting variation of rival fight. Where, like, we've seen before that, like, we don't do too well in a straight fight against Sabata. He's kind of just too fast for us to do anything about him. But, like, this is kind of a space where he gets to be our equal in a way, which actually kind of drags him down. Because, like, now he has to worry about his own proximity to us. And kind of just stealthing around rooms. Let's use another solar nut. Or two. Uh-oh. Oh, he's got clones. He still has things that we don't, though. Ow. Oh, they immediately retract as well. Cool. Oh, darn it. I guessed he was gonna turn a different way, so... I was wrong in a different way. Because usually I guess that he is gonna be looking at me, and then I'm wrong. And then I miss a hit. Not sooner than I thought you would. Yoink. Ooh. Well, on the bright side, he can't shoot a miniature moon at us. Whoop. Alright, one more and we're good. Yeah, I see what you're trying to do. Oh, you do have grenades, though. That's actually a grenade attack. Okay. Well, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Got him. How could this be? I'm so much cooler. I'm purple and not happy-go-lucky. And unlike you, I'm not some dumb 10-year-old. I'm 11. I should be unstoppable. He does say sniveling mama's boy. You know, Django's mother hasn't come up once. Sorry, I cut off your line halfway through. I'm guessing you're shouting moon or something, since Django shouts sun. Let's go, 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 Django! Be afraid, son. Ooh. Okay. Let's definitely heal up just in case he's got anything does a lot of damage. Ah, darn it. Gotcha. Tag, you're in. Oop. Thanks for the light. I am, however, on fire now. That sucks. Ah, darn it. Oh! He can teleport behind me and say nothing personnel, kid. But I can sneak up behind him and go tag her in. Oh. You were closer than I thought. Tag. You're in. Oh, hello. Yeah, see, initially I figured that would be a big attack that would hurt. Like, no matter where I was. Oh, darn it. Wasn't paying attention to him. Ah, darn it. Oh, that black hole's definitely messing me up. Ah, darn it. Okay, definitely getting a bit thrown off by this. Darn it. Ah, darn it. Okay, let's try drawing him over again. Oh, darn it. Messed up in the same way. Darn it. Not fast enough. I have to go faster. Alright. There we go. Oof. I'm just gonna have to get close to that thing and shoot it. I don't like having to deal with it. Okay, that actually works out pretty well. And I should heal. Got him. Uh-oh. He's doing the spin again. Yeah, this is pretty much my coolest attack. I don't look like a huge dwarf doing this. I look very cool, actually. Alright, can you do your black hole attack again so I can shoot it and get more light? Oop, darn it. Need to go the other way. Darn it. Got me with that one. Oh, perfect, thank you. Oh, really? Boo. Boo this child. And of course I'm out of battery. Wouldn't be out of battery if somebody hadn't just been really annoying around his black hole attack. He falls for it every time. Yeah, that's not happening. Okay, can't. Oop. Caught me before. I was trying to get into my hiding place. Okay, yeah, no, I am not doing too well on... That was just dumb. Run. He's gonna appear somewhere around here next. Oh yeah, perfect, got him. Oh, thank you. Okay, now let's actually wait until he starts moving around, because, boy, he gets annoying around this one. Although it does make noise, so it makes sense that would also draw his attention. Alright, well, good job just waiting there. So close. And... you got. I'm not owned. What are you talking about? I'm too weak to hate you. Moonlight holds two conflicting powers, lunacy and mercy. Moonchild blood is a double-edged sword, which is like the coolest kind of sword. And yeah, okay, I kind of figured. I feel like Django's doing shocked Pikachu face at this point, but yeah, I kind of figured. They have the same dad smell scarf. I couldn't have imagined that Django's oh, hi! Alright. Hey Django, how's it going? I planted myself in him, and I've drained his life energy. I ate his soul and I'm alive again, isn't that great, Django? Solar boy, you've done well for yourself. I'm not a physical being, so I can just come back to life. Okay. Sabata's mother, your mother, is Monty, Moon Beauty. She just wanted to be normal, and then she had two really weird children. I mean, you're very nice, but you still go around eating many apples and killing vampires. Sabata's just very extra. More like soul surviving Moonchild. Eh? You know, without the E. Okay, just make the entire planet undead, sure. Alright, so anyway, like I was saying, to think our dad had 2 scarves. I could not have expected such a thing to be possible. But it's true, he had 2 scarves. Both with his scent. But yeah, also, you probably know Otenko lives if you've, like, looked at any other cover art for this series. Gee, I could go get a loan. But what if I didn't?
Welcome! Thank you very much.
I actually want to check and see if there's a panel first. This feels like a final hallway, though. Well, so far it's not saying anything about a immortal in this room. This definitely feels like final hallway. Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna go to the bank. Let me make a withdrawal of sunlight.
Welcome! Thank you very much.
Okay, I don't have to go back, do I? Like, how much farther back is, the lights? I don't think it was in this hallway, was it? It's a ways away. This feels incorrect. Right, yeah, it's these guys. I kinda guess I'm going to wind up seeing a bank at some point. Or the, recharge panel, rather. Because, yeah, this just feels incorrect. Go away. I just want to recharge in peace. Alright, yeah, let's just do... recharge here. There. Hey, I forgot to mention, I think... let's see... Yeah, this thing that I got from the Count... Yeah, so I don't quite know what it does. Like, it brings rain in of itself, which is actually really useless because, of course, that's gonna make it so you get sunlight slower, apparently. But also there's some really elaborate thing you can do that gives you a different item that isn't counterproductive. And will admit, I didn't entirely understand it and had no desire to do it anyway, so... it's a bit of a mystery. There we go. Used a little bit of sunlight for that, but it's fine. Okay. Now if it's about to ram my face into an actual fight, I'm fine. If there's a recharge station, well, I feel a little silly, but whatever. It's fine. The Queen of Immortals, hell. Also, that is quite the chair she's got. Yeah, Sabata's real sad. Give me my mom back. No. That's right, Django, I'm your weird aunt. I'm 10. You would knock down your own kin, your brother. I already told him they share mothers. Oh, okay. Well, still, you should think about that for a moment. Let's see, there was a vampire guy, there was a wolf, there's a weird golem, and Big Snake Lady, who's named after, like, a relatively famous vampire, but still Snake Lady. She was Gorgon instead. I mean, yeah, I did. Is it? Okay, you never gave me the memo, though. The galaxy has not given me a pamphlet. We immortals cannot die, which is a good thing, cause we can't have children, so that's a thing. See, we make undead that can respawn when they need to. It's great for them, they love it. Are you telling me that crabs, the perfect being, aren't a threat to the universe? You're telling me that the universe does not fear the crabs just because they found the perfect evolutionary niche? I feel like the universe is terrified of crustaceans. That's stupid, shut up. The narrator from Slay the Princess Fly said, no, actually, I think she has a point. No, hold on a sec, actually. Hear her out. Your theory's stupid. You get an F for it. See me after class. Oh hey, our Song of Thanksgiving, that's next week! So, you know, next Thursday, everybody just say thank you to the sun, for helping Django kill immortals. The sun would resist the galaxy. No, that's dumb. You see me after class. I'm the teacher now. Will you fight, or will you perish like a dog? Oh, we're starting right here, huh? Can't beat the Queen with a solar gun alone. Okay, so this is our final boss arena. Oh. Let's see, frame. Alright, do I have to hit her to make her stop? Oop. Ah, she's gonna have combinations of all the attacks, huh? Okay. Let's turn the sunlight up a little bit so everything goes faster. Not... Ah, darn it. Never mind, today, Satan. Look, Atenko, I'm sorry, your screams are just very funny. Yeah, whatever, it's fine if you heal. There we go. Everybody say Tayo. Look, I'm sorry. You need to stop being funny when you scream. This is on you. Get to you in a second, Tenko, I just gotta dodge that step. And now she dropped the meteors on me. Can you just, like, heal again, please? Yeah, I just need a moment to restart. Oh, whoa. There's a time limit, huh? Okay. Turn it. Eh. I said there's a time limit, A, and then she just started using her annoying attacks. There we go. Also, let's just drop one of these here just in case. It's a little cheap, but, you know. Those energy spheres are ready to release the B button. Set off the energy sphere attack Wild Punch. My sister, your mother, is already one of us. Uh-oh. Oh, hello. Oh, he survived. Sabata, I was just about to do a "yep, that's me." You're probably wondering how I got here joke. Sabata, I thought I killed you! we can overcome each other's weaknesses, which, you know, you've got a lot, so I'm gonna be doing some heavy lifting, but don't worry, I'm 11, I can handle it. Why are you alive? Brotherly love? Love? No, I don't feel loved. Did you just say love? No. No, actually, I hate things. I'm very cool. Yeah, we're like samurai and cowboys, actually, or something. I don't know. Shut up. Oh, geez. She just eats you. Alright, come on. Alright. We only need to do a little more here. Alright, real quick. Eat an apple. Okay, you- wait, no, he was trying to do it. Hey, quit it. Quit eating my brother. Okay, so yeah, you can destroy the hands. Which makes sense. Oh, jeez. They revive quickly. Granted, I should be getting hit less, but, you know. Alright, B. Ah, fuck, I whipped that badly. Ugh. Oh, that sucked. Okay. There we go. Yep, I'm on it. There we go. Okay. Actually, yeah, hold on a sec. Really eating through these apples. Uh-oh. Thank you. Good to have you here, Samara. It's not good to have me here. I could betray you at any moment, actually. Ow. Before I die, let's use another apple. Okay. Okay, let's get to the middle. Oh, you're doing things now. That ain't good. Is this the will of the galaxy? What? No! Galaxy, I thought we were on the same side! The sun had nothing to do with this.
Our sun!
I didn't say that at the same time. So is that the end? Cause I have to admit I was kind of hoping there would be another coffin dragging segment. Or, you know, at the very least we'd shove her into a coffin and, you know, have one last little, one last battle like we usually get. Look, Queen Hell also needs to die the same way other immortals do. But I guess we did just get to shoot a combined shot at her. That is also pretty neat. Farewell, my friend Django. We're friends? No. Oh, okay, so that was Otenko. He's dead again. There we go. I mean, I kind of figured that'd be the case, but you never know. I could have been dumb and not thinking of the right thing to do. I wonder if there's just a bad... I guess I could just go back and see if there's a bad ending. Where you just let Otenko die. Alright, well, I guess we are getting the voice actors. And now the rest of the staff. Alright, so, yeah, that was, yep, the Kojima game. That was Boktai, The Sun Is In Your Hand. So, honestly, yeah, that's really neat. I've said it time and time again, I would like to play this game as it was originally intended, but I also think the real strength of the game is that it's also just a good game on its own. Like, the Sunlight gimmick is important to it, and it definitely... The fact that I played it like this really changes the dynamic of how you're supposed to play, because I don't need to strategize for the time of day I'm playing. I just, you know, tell the VBA that, hey, it's not... Don't keep track of the time, and then I'll tell the game that it's like 2 o'clock. So, definitely, it is not insignificant that I'm not using the gimmick. But also, it's still just a really fun game overall. I think that's really the strength of this, is one of Kojima's games, is that, like, it's got a really good, interesting gimmick as a hook, but also it's not just the gimmick. I don't necessarily think that's a problem when games are kind of based off of their gimmick. Like, Wii Sports is pretty much always the go-to example of, like, these are just sports games, or just like little mini-games, but the fact that people had to use the Wii emote for it was really novel. Also, who's that guy? I don't think I ever saw him. It was really novel, and definitely made Wii Sports more interesting than just giving you a collection of mini-games. Now, it was important that it was controlled by the Wiimotes. And I think in much the same way, the individual games would be fun enough even if they weren't involved with the Wiimote, but... Yeah, I don't necessarily think it's a problem. Sorry for speaking over you. But I don't think it's a problem if a thing is kind of stapled to its gimmick, and that's kind of the thing that makes it. Also, I missed a dungeon? Huh. Weird. Ah well, I'm gonna say that's good enough though. I still got a B-. That's pretty good, all things considered. I was being found 781 times. But yeah, I think overall the game's very good, even if I don't have the sunlight thing to go off of, so there's less strategizing about the time of day and kind of, you know, when I can and should play, or if I'm able to play, even if there's no sunlight, do I have the resources for that? Yeah, instead I just played the game, and honestly, yeah, I think for a Game Boy Advance game, the designs of everything are really smart. Dungeons are short, which means you can just knock one out in a short sitting if you don't have too much time. And the saving is also very generous. You can kind of just save wherever, and it's fine. I think the main thing that didn't really click for me, that didn't really wind up being a problem, is the stealth mechanics. I don't know. It could just be me, but I feel like I was kind of choppy with them. Like, knocking is definitely important, and I really need to value that more early on. I definitely had some more difficulty here and there where I didn't have to, because I didn't remember a few core things, but I don't like sidling up against walls. I think it's kind of painful to do on the thumb, having to just sort of mash diagonals until you're properly sidled up with them, but that's the least important thing, I think, overall. You really just need to press up against them once so you can knock, and that's kind of the major stealth thing, but yeah, I feel like I never quite... It never clicked for me all the way, but it wasn't a huge deal. It's just that I'm not playing optimally overall. Though I will also say I wasn't the biggest fan of the invisible enemies either. I don't know, I feel like their attacks are just... Even if you do the thing that feels right, they just sort of hit you. But, yeah, whatever, it's... not a huge deal overall. Those enemies didn't appear too often. But I think enemy variety was pretty good for the length of game this was. There were some enemies you saw a lot, but that's fine. I think overall, given the length, nothing really overstayed its welcome, except the guy I already hated anyway, but sometimes that just happens in a game. There's just an enemy type that you don't like, and anytime they appear, it's the worst, but... yeah, and in a way, I feel like sometimes this game felt a little clunky, but that could be more me not really glomming onto that aspect of it. Like, this is technically a stealth game, but I feel like I never really treated it as such. Other than when the game just killed me for not doing stealth well. Which, weirdly enough, that disappeared towards the end of the game. I feel like all of those challenges were, like, late early game, and the middle... and not even, like, late middle. I think we really kind of dropped those off, which is weird because I think those would have been better for later on. But then again, the fact that they were early did kind of teach me to get back into the stealth mechanics when I wasn't really picking up on them early on. I guess they kind of hammered it home. So, I don't know. It probably should have just been sprinkled throughout, I guess, just as an early game reminder of, hey, you need to do this. Are you doing this? No? Well, it'll help you in other aspects of the game. But we're just going to kill you for not knowing it now. I think really the only thing that I out-and-out don't like, and I hope doesn't return in the next game, is bottomless pits. I didn't like him as an obstacle. In general, I didn't really like the one-hit kill things. This is the kind of game where I don't think you really get punished that harshly for failing things. Like, you lose out on rank, of course, but I think that's not the biggest deal. I mean, clearly it was for me since I never let a death stick, but that's just me. That 000 continues isn't from never dying, it's from restarting anytime I did die. I'm a little stubborn like that, but yeah, if you're normal, I think you can probably just... If you die, and you continue from there, and it's a little annoying, but I think most people can live with that, ironically enough. But yeah, I hope Death Pits don't make a comeback in 2, because I really didn't like them. I just think that was too punishing an obstacle, and they're few and far between in a way that I wouldn't want them to become common, but also it's just... Every time I thought I had escaped Death Pits, they were back, and I just died out of nowhere. Yeah. But yeah, everything else is pretty solid too. Good soundtrack, excellent sprite work, this game looks amazing. And, you know, while we're at it, I'd also just like to mention the Gun Del Sol. Real cool weapon, frankly. Gotta figure out how to work that into a tabletop game at some point. But yeah, no, like... Maybe it's the Tokusatsu fan in me, but... interchangeable weapons like that are actually pretty great. And... I mentioned this before, I don't know how Lunar Knights plays overall, because... I don't think it can fit solar panels into a DS cartridge the way they fit into a DS. Or in general, but especially with the way they fit into a DS. I think that it's gotta play differently and not depend on sunlight, but I do really hope that that game keeps the interchangeable gun. Because, yeah, no, I did like the solar gun overall, but I would like a bottom screen to be able to switch parts out. I think that would be good. I think that would be very fun and cool to use. Like, going to the pause screen isn't the worst thing. It slows things down a little, but I don't think in such a way that bogs the game down or anything. I mean, I'm fine with stuff like Valkyrie Profile, which is just menus the game, so maybe I just have a high tolerance, but I was fine with it. I thought that wasn't really a big deal. Anything else? I think that's about it. Yeah, no, just a very solid game with a good foundation. Which is good because I did not experience how you're supposed to play this game. But it was still very fun, very charming. I very much look forward to playing the sequel next year, which I think I mentioned at the start we only ever got 1, but I think that's wrong. I think we got 1 and 2, and 3 was Japan only. So I just wanted to make that correction, but yeah, next October I'm definitely looking forward to playing, Boktai 2. Dark 1, Dark Gunlet. Oh! Got Dark Emblem. Okay, well, you can definitely go to that link, which I'm sure still exists, and put in my code that I got here. Save? Yes, definitely. Okay, so I am curious. I think I'm gonna wrap up here, and then, since I have so much time, go back to Street Fighter 6 so that I can play not Street Fighter 6. But real quick, I do want to check and see. Is that a thing I can get to immediately? So yeah, Road of Encounter. Normal 2.
In a place not too far
Alright, can I
from
skip
here and now,
through this?
the end of the world approaches.
Still is pretty great that we get voice
The
acting for
undead
this.
appear, breaking the natural cycle of life and death. The evolution of species ceases, and one by one, they become extinct.
Extinct. I just want to see, like, when it says Dark Gun, do I straight up get the Gundel Hell, or do I need to start a new game in a different file? Well, no, the sun's not rising, it's nighttime. Wait, he does say Vampire Hunter at the start. Hold on. Okay, so, New Game Plus, we keep all of our items. Alright, so Flame Emblem, Dark Emblem, so that opens sealed doors. Dark 1. Lens of Darkness, Dart Gun parts. Okay. So this lets you charge in darkness, then. But it doesn't look like I can... Beatmania... So yeah, I started with Crusader. So it lets me charge in darkness. But I can't use that normally. Alright, and nothing else I'm missing, right? Yeah, there'd be nothing there. Definitely very cool that you get a New Game Plus. Beatmania, Juggler, Gradius, yeah, okay. Okay, so... I can start a new game like that. But if I go to... this... Just out of curiosity... I'm pretty sure there isn't an alternate Sabata mode. Because I feel like I would have heard about it, but...
In a place not too far from here and now, the end of the world approaches.
But yeah,
The undead appear, breaking the
I was kind of hoping we get to wield Gundel Hell.
The evolution of species ceases, and one by one, they become extinct.
Yeah. And I won't have any items I had before, because that's just a fresh file. Alright, so that's good to know. So you get a lens that allows you to charge in darkness, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna guess somewhere there is a frame that's able to use dark as an element, but... if that does exist, and I'm guessing Dark Emblem probably helps you get that. Yeah, if that does exist, then... it might be behind the door with a Dark Emblem, but... yeah, I don't want to have to beat the first dungeons, get all the way to that tower, and then do an even longer tower, because first tower is long enough as it was. And I do enjoy this game, but that went on for a while, so I'm good with getting the best close range, I assume, frame of the game. Fine with that reward. But I'm not really looking into, going and getting all the other emblems. I am satisfied with what I played. I'm also guessing that the Abyss that I found might be a full-on dungeon, and I didn't figure out how to access it properly. And that's the missing dungeon, but... either way, though, yeah. That will do it for Boktai, The Sun is in Your Hand. Excellent game. Real good. Would recommend... even if you can't play it properly. unless you have a lot of money and can track stuff down. I don't quite know if playing it properly is worth that much, but you know. It could be a thing could do, I guess. Anyway, though, yeah, so that will do it here. I'm gonna go to the BRB screen and we'll end off there for the VOD. And then I'll pick back up in Street Fighter 6 because I've got a visual novel to play, which is quite the sentence. But it's the thing I'm about to do. Anyway, BRB.